who can forget the greats like Chocolate Rain or the Sleepwalking Dog? I'm talking about what you see online, right? All very wildly popular videos on the web, but the latest YouTube sensation is the brainchild of two best friends, originally from Bowie's Creek, North Carolina. So take a look.
We can.
At the Red House. Yeah, that's it. The Red House, one of their latest hits. It's a funny one. It's just one of many creations by Rhett Link. This dynamic duo has spawned millions of viral hits and has developed an international following. The self-proclaimed internet-tainers. Let me say that again. Internet-tainers. It kind of flows off the tongue. Joining me live now via Skype, Rhett Link. Thanks so much for being a part of Live at MyNC, guys.
Thanks for having us, Donald. Glad to be here.
So, the biggest hit lately, that was it, Red House. We showed some of it, and we didn't get quite into the extent of it, but you got a lot of details in there. Before we get to that, give us, for those that maybe not are so familiar with you, a little background on how you guys got into this viral marketing online.
Well, we've been best friends since first grade, like you said. We met at Bowie's Creek Elementary School, and we've been creating together in one form or another. And we've been making videos as long as we had a video camera in high school. And actually, somebody took a video that we made called Pimp My Stroller. It was a parody of Pimp My Ride. We took our kids' strollers and pimped it out. And somebody put that on YouTube, and it got a bunch of views. And we were like, well, you know, maybe we need to join the party here. And started putting a lot of videos up there, and eventually we got large enough of a following that we could support ourselves by getting brands and sponsors to pay us to make videos.
Yeah, and one of the latest, as we said, we were showing the Red House furniture store. Tell us about that, and a lot of people find it very amusing. A lot of people say it's pushing the envelope, but I think that's what kind of basically you guys do.
Well, the idea started in our mutual admiration of local commercials. You know, the crazier, the more bizarre those cheap local commercial ads on television are, the more likely you are to remember it. And we just think it's an art form in and of itself. So we said, we want to make some of those. We think it's hilarious. We'll put it on the internet. It'll get a lot of views. So we got a sponsor on board, microbuilt.com. They introduced us to two companies in High Point. We went there and made two commercials, one of which was Red House Furniture. They said they had black people and white people who worked there and black people and white people who bought furniture there. So we said, let's make a whole commercial about the fact that people of all races, including black people and white people, can buy furniture there. And it just turned into like a really bizarre, funny, beautiful.
A huge hit, millions of hits. Some background, you guys graduated from NC State in engineering. You did those desk jobs for a little bit, but then you just figured internet-tainers was the way to go, right?
Right, that's where we find ourselves, you know. We had a circuitous route from engineering into a nonprofit Christian organization into hosting a national television show here now in our basement making internet videos for a living. Kind of crazy.
I mean, it has done this kind of full circle funny thing. Did you ever imagine it would get this big, and how do you feel about it now? Obviously, it's continuing to grow.
Hey, we're having a blast. I mean, we're down here in a basement, an undisclosed basement in Lillington, North Carolina, living the dream, you know, just making internet videos. We didn't know that this could be a sustainable living, but we knew that with wives and kids, one wife and two kids apiece, that we probably needed to figure out how we can make it into a sustainable living.
And you said, yes, you're in the basement in Lillington. You have a live show on your internet page every Thursday night, I understand?
That's right. It's happening tonight at 9, and you know, if somebody above us in the business above us flushes the toilet, we have to stop. But I think they've gone home for the day. Yeah, so they don't work very late. This is low budget and low ceiling.
Look, we're seeing, while you're talking, we're seeing videos of what you've done. We're seeing the one where you did the cornhole song over in front of Carter Finley Stadium at NC State. We've been seeing the Facebook song. Can you give us any hint on any project you may be working on next?
We're working on another music video about 80s electronics. You know how back in the 80s, everything was huge and heavy, and if it was your television, it was like a big piece of furniture encased in wood.
And that was like your first video camera was one of those mini VHS tapes that fit into a larger VSH tape and into another machine, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Even before that, we would edit videos using 2 VCRs. Now we just use magic.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. And now you can, as I read on your website, you can include very long titles.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't believe what is possible around here.
Well, we're looking forward to the next project, guys. It's been lots of fun. Rhett Link from Lillington, North Carolina. Have fun, guys, with the entertainment, and we look forward to more. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Donald.
Take care.